Twins of Betrayal, a cursed bond, full story. Once upon a time, in Nigeria, two twin sisters were born, Sonia and Sophia. They weren't identical, but they shared one thing in common, an intense rivalry that began in childhood and grew with them. They fought over everything: clothes, toys, their parents' love, and even attention. It was endless chaos. Sonia was the more aggressive one. She once smashed a glass cup on Sophia's head just because Sophia used her favorite mug. Sophia wasn't innocent either. In revenge, she swapped Sonia's shampoo with hair removal cream just 2 days before a school dance performance. Their fights got so bad that by the time they turned 14, the house had become a war zone. One day, Sonia locked Sophia outside in heavy rain for 3 hours. Sophia responded by pouring paint inside Sonia's school bag the night before her exams. Their parents, Mr. and Mrs. Wabata, had had enough. One evening, a brutal fight broke out again, this time with broken plates, blood on the wall, and even a small fire from a candle knocked over during the chaos. That was the last straw. Mr. Wabata separated them by sending Sonia to live with his brother in Port Harcourt, while Sophia stayed in Enugu. Surprisingly, they both flourished apart. Sonia thrived in her new disciplined environment. Her uncle was strict but kind, and under his mentorship she grew focused, ambitious, and responsible. She joined the science club and even won a statewide robotics competition. Meanwhile, Sophia found peace in her art. With no constant comparison to her sister, she picked up painting and dancing. Her grades soared, and for once she felt calm, confident, and happy. They both lived separate lives, built new friendships, and rarely thought of each other. They both lived separate lives, built new friendships, and rarely thought of each other. Years passed, and at 23, Sophia got married to Chima, a loving and successful architect. He was patient, gentle, and adored her deeply. They moved into a cozy home in Enugu, and soon Sophia became pregnant. But Chima's job required him to travel often, leaving Sophia alone and pregnant for weeks. One day, Chima told her he had to go to Lagos for an important month-long project. At first, Sophia was upset, but then he surprised her. "You're coming with me," he said. He had already booked a sea-view apartment. Sophia was thrilled. She had never been to Lagos. Their new apartment was beautiful, modern, luxurious, and peaceful. Sophia spent her days sipping mocktails on the balcony, humming lullabies to her unborn baby, and enjoying the view of the ocean. For once, life felt magical again. One day she went out to a nearby salon for a simple hair wash. As she sat waiting, her world flipped upside down. Chima walked in with another woman. At first she was stunned, but when she looked closely, her heart stopped. The woman was Sonia, her twin sister, whom she hadn't seen in 10 years. Sonia was now a smart home technology entrepreneur in Lagos. Coincidentally, she was assigned to the same project Chima was working on. None of them had known this until now. The moment was thick with tension. Sonia tried to hug her, but Sophia pulled her husband away, whispering fiercely, "You can't work with my sister." But Chima explained it wasn't up to him. The client had personally requested Sonia. He promised Sophia everything was professional and that he loved her. But deep down, Sophia felt a familiar fear. Sonia always took what she wanted. Sonia didn't plan to fall for Chima, but as they worked together, late-night meetings, shared laughter over designs, and long discussions, feelings grew. She tried to resist, but the connection was undeniable. One rainy night, while discussing a new design, they kissed. That kiss opened a dangerous door. Their affair became secret, intense, and full of guilt. They met at the office, in hotel lounges, even in Sonia's parked car. Chima was torn. He loved Sophia, but couldn't deny his chemistry with Sonia. Meanwhile, Sophia went into labor. Alone. Chima's phone was off. He was with Sonia. Sophia delivered a baby girl, Zakora, with tears streaming down her face, not from pain, but betrayal. When Chima finally returned days later, she calmly told him, "I named her Zakora. It means show the world. One day, I'll show the world what betrayal looks like." Chima tried to apologize, but she could smell another woman's perfume on him. She didn't scream or cry. She just walked away silently, hiding her pain. Chima held his daughter for the first time, guilt crushing him. He decided to end things with Sonia, but then she called him crying. She said she lost her pregnancy. Chima was shocked. He hadn't even known she was pregnant. He met her at a restaurant where she begged him not to leave. But Chima stood his ground. I'm married to your twin sister. I can't do this. He walked out, ending it for good. But Sonia wasn't done. That night, she showed up at their house with a suitcase, barging in like she belonged. She claimed she was pregnant again, lying just to shake Sophia. Sophia was stunned. Chima came out and told her to leave, but she refused and moved into the master bedroom, Sophia's bedroom. Heartbroken, Sophia packed her things and moved into the guest room, but Sonia wasn't done yet. While Sophia went out to buy diapers, Sonia drugged Chima's tea and wore Sophia's robe and perfume. Chima, disoriented, mistook her for his wife, and they slept together. When Sophia returned and found them in bed, she snapped. She took photos and posted them online. Twin sister steals husband, and the story went viral. Sonia lost all her investors. Her company collapsed. Chima was fired. The scandal destroyed their careers. But Sonia wanted revenge. She visited a juju man, planning to curse or kill her sister. But what he told her changed everything. He said, if you kill your twin, you die too. You are reincarnated enemies who killed each other in a past life. Now reborn as twins, your hatred binds you. Only forgiveness can break the curse. Sonia was shaken. She drove back to Sophia's house in tears and fell to her knees. She confessed everything, the lie, the trick, the drugging, the fake pregnancy, everything. She begged for forgiveness. At first, Sophia was speechless. Her own twin had ruined her life. But as she looked at Sonia, broken and raw, she saw not just a rival, but a reflection of her own pain. And so Sophia forgave her, not because Sonia deserved it, but because Sophia deserved peace. Sonia returned to Lagos, rebuilding her business with humility. No fame, no competition, just hard work. Meanwhile, Chima, full of regret, stayed by Sophia's side. He took smaller jobs, helped with baby Zikora, and slowly earned back her trust. Forgiveness didn't come easy, but Sophia reminded herself healing is a choice, not a feeling, and she chose peace. Bitterness, hate, and jealousy can travel through generations, disguised as rivalry. But only truth, forgiveness, and peace can break the cycle. Sometimes the people who hurt us most are fighting invisible battles or ancient curses. We don't forgive because others deserve it. We forgive because we deserve to be free.